everyone, Joe here from the Minecraft Alliance. Welcome back to Final Fantasy V, episode number 12. In the last episode we went ahead and we found this hole and grinded with the hole. I'm sorry, pardon me for making a lewd joke. Welcome back to another video, guys. Today we're going to try and actually do this section without dying. This time would be nice. We've made it so we're on a prime number level, so we won't hopefully die from level 5 or level 4 attacks, or level 3, because you know we're on a prime number. But yeah, we're once again joined as well by the wonderful Aetherion Stormwind, aka Aeth. How you doing today?
Hello. Hot, sweaty, but what else is new with the heat wave going on right now?
Yeah, and again, as I said at the beginning of the last episode, and any episode that I record, probably for the next couple of weeks or days, the weather is boiling in the UK, so I have my window wide open. So if you hear background noise, I apologise, but I ain't shutting that window. And Aeth is the same, so
yeah.
if you hear any background noise, we apologise, but yeah, and I don't have a fan either, so
Yeah, me either.
yeah, we're both desperately trying to get cool from the heat outside. Also, homes in the... It's always interesting saying this to like my US friends, but homes in the UK are built to keep the heat in for like the winter months, aren't they?
Oh god, yeah.
So
The place where I live used to be a former bank, so the walls are about a foot to 2 foot thick.
that sounds horrible.
Yeah, it keeps the temperature really well.
I can imagine in winter that's nice though.
Winter, it's amazing. You very rarely have to put the heating on.
None shall pass, says the bookshelf.
Okay, exit that place.
Oh.
And look at the bookshelf to the left of the door. You will. Yeah. And look at the bookshelf when you exit the store.
Okay. Noted. It's weird to say, but and this sounds really weird, but I love to have Shiva cast time and dust on me right now. Preferably without the damage, you know.
Oh god, yeah.
But the ice would be nice. It would probably melt in like 5 seconds.
It's magical ice, so it might not.
Oh, that's true. Permanent gummy liquid. Oh, that's that.
Yep.
Why is it white? Oh god. Yeah. Oh god. Oh god.
Yeah. It's one of those. It definitely did that.
I swear there's so many little lewd jokes in these games. Like there's enemies in 9 that they found in the race that look like peens, as me and Michelle refer to them as, but you can damage them with softs.
Yeah,
like
it's like insta kill. It's like they're called ropers.
But it's
and
like
yeah, they're definitely tentacle penis monsters.
yeah, and it really says something that like, you know.
Yeah,
let me out.
X out. That staircase looks a bit out of place, doesn't it?
Yeah, it did. Good shout there. No one's had a good shout. You've played this game many times. You know, I imagine. Do you know this game right at the back of your hand?
Not as well as some other games, but I know a lot of it.
Alright, okay, let me ask you this, because for those of you that don't know, this is Aeth's favourite Final Fantasy game, and I know it seems weird to repeat that, because we've just recorded the last episode, and I said it in that, but obviously this is a different episode, so different people could be watching this, and so I kind of have to, you know, it feels weird to repeat it, but how does this compare for you to Grandia, which is your favourite game of all time?
Yeah, it's very different to Grandia. They're good games, but for different reasons. Like this game, the story is okay, but the main thing that is better for me between the two is that you can actually build the party that you want by the jobs. You can actually play the game several different ways, and it's all fine. You have ways to basically strategize.
Okay.
Whereas with Grandia, it's kind of a good and bad thing, but you basically be able to do everything with all the characters if you grind enough. But the best thing for Grandia for me is that everyone has good character development. The story is amazing, and the way you learn things is very natural because you learn by doing.
Just to interrupt, I assume this is the battle you were talking about when you
Yes.
said about us Shiva being useful.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh my god, like, I keep
Yeah,
wanting to
you
call
might
her
want
to heal.
You might want to hit.
Every time, like, I see Lena in the Black Mage outfit, I just want to say Vivi. I think I've said Vivi
Yeah.
many times this playthrough.
I will say Galuf as a black mage looks closer to VB.
Does he? That's interesting. But she just like so. Oh god, is he about to do it?
I think you may have done it.
You have proven
Yep,
your
you've done it.
worth. Yes, yes, we got another summon.
Yes, you do. This is the only mandatory summon that you'll get.
Like by fighting it, because obviously you can buy them as well.
Yeah. No, there's another one you can get by fighting, but it's completely optional. This is the only mandatory to progress.
Oh, you need that to progress. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Hello.
It's the only mandatory one.
Oh, this will be useful. Because fire.
Yeah.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
I set fire to the rain. Sorry.
By the way, you might want to heal Miney.
Oh yeah, I need to heal up. Once I get out of this fight, remind me and I'll heal up a bit. Hopefully we can survive it. I don't actually know how many like healing pots we have. I may have to do it via magic.
You can do it by magic. Sometimes better to do so by magic.
Yeah, I mean the price of some of the things in this game. Shit, it missed.
Because there are a lot of ways to get full heals if you know where they are. So at the second floor of Displaced, there is a healing pot, for example. There's a lot of really hidden ways to get a full heal. The other way is to prioritise tents at save points.
Are we doing on MP? Ooh.
Your black mage is nearly out.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my ethers on
Do
my
you have-
mages, I think.
Do you have any tents?
Don't think I do.
You do. You have 12. I recommend when you come across to a save point, always use one.
How can they be used as save points? Like,
Yes.
9?
Save
No,
points on
7.
world map.
Because in 9 you can use them in battles, can't you?
Yes, and they act weirdly.
Yeah, like, I think 9's the only game you can actually use them in battles. And it was funny for me to sort of teach Michelle that you could actually do that. 'Cause she didn't...
Yeah, you know that bookshelf. Sorry to interrupt. The bookshelf that was getting in your way. Now that you have Ifrit, you can progress.
Oh, I see.
Which is why I said it's the only one that's mandatory.
Oh, yeah, and there's a... Yeah, that's where we came from over there, isn't it?
That door is where you need to go.
None shall pass.
Really?
Burn. Sorry, Seth. Thank you. But yeah, I forgot what I was going to say now. But yeah, like teaching, like sort of thinking that I not taught Michelle, but you know, like sort of showed her something that she didn't know about this game that she's played for so many years and it's her favourite game of all time was kind of a bit of a smug moment for me, even though at the end of the day it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah,
You know, I mean,
it's that small thing that you're still teaching someone something that's
about their favourite game that
their
they've played
favourite game.
for like 21 years, I guess. Because we were talking about this, I think it was off episode, weren't we? We were talking about this. That Final Fantasy 9 recently hit its 21st anniversary. Yeah, you can't kill me because I haven't got a level 5, a multiple of 5. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's difficult for anyone to teach me something in Grandia, considering I've got a rough estimate of 1,200 hours invested into it.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Also, you're trying to do like 100% in it, aren't you? Like you're trying to do that quick.
I'm currently 2 hours too slow.
That's another thing.
Considering I was 5 hours behind at one point,
Ooh.
I've cut the time down by a considerable amount.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's just that there's no skips whatsoever.
Oh yeah. At some point, I wanna try and speedrun Harry Potter on Prisoner of Azkaban for PS2, that general consoles. The only issue is you can't speedrun it using PSX2 or any other emulator. The only emulator you can do it with is Dolphin.
Yeah, it's because it's the only one that they recognise to do it because it's more accurate, like frame for frame.
But Dolphin is such a pain in the ass to set up. I mean, I have friends that use Dolphin. I could just ask them, but I just never think to do it.
Did you not open that chest?
No, I didn't. Shit. Shit. Please don't give me another encounter. Ah.
And Phoenix Downs are really, really good.
Yeah,
chest
in this game they are worth it because they are fucking expensive.
Yeah, it's not the most expensive they have been in a game though. They have been at one point 1,500 gil each.
Jesus. Why so expensive?
Yeah.
I hope we get out of here soon because I need to.
Oh, you got the ultimate chocobo.
I got that when I was fighting. I got that the second time I was fighting the liquid flame for now. Do you have to come and sit right there, mate? So my cat's just decided to come and sleep, like, right next to me where my mouse is.
You do know there's only like a 10% chance of Fat Chocobo coming out from the Chocobo summon, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's pretty rare.
Yeah, we need a desperate heal up on MP. Because we are running low. All of our mages or magic users are struggling.
If I remember right, you should be coming up to a save point, so you could use a tent soon.
I miss like the 10 thing that like you just by accessing a save point you get a full heal of MP and HP.
Full heal. Yeah, that's the easy mode of games. So when you get to a certain point, it's like full heal.
I mean, yeah, like you said, that is like a cheese. It feels quite cheesy, but I also feel like it was for that game. I feel like it was needed. You know what I mean? In
some ways, yes. In some ways, no. There were points in the game where they could very easily set up like an inn. For example, the shops that Wynn had set up about, they could very easily be like an inn.
I feel like there's not many inns in that game.
There's none.
There is at least one.
No, there are none.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
there are
no inns in Final Fantasy X.
There's one in Guardoland. I never thought there's
but
one there.
But you don't rest there.
You do?
You do not rest there.
You can if you want. Because I did.
Huh.
There's one in the Thunder Plains as well.
But the Thunder Plains is a wind shop, not an inn.
But, true. But there are a few. There's not many, but there is a few places. But I do agree that it's rare for them to be in that game. They are rare. I feel like you're on Google now, like looking up if there's inns in Final Fantasy X.
No. I don't play 10 enough. The main thing I do in 10 is the Blitzball.
Alright, let me ask you this then, because talking about what games you've played. Which Final Fantasy games have you played and which ones have you beaten?
All the ones that I've played I've beaten, except for 15. The game pissed me off too much.
Oh, okay. So which ones have you played then?
I've played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 2, 11, 12, 13, 1, but not the sequel to it. 14 I have not played. and I've played a bit of 15.
So you played every mainline game besides 14?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah,
I mean, I've still got... And you've beaten everyone but 15.
yeah. 15. The world just felt dead to me. It's too big, and it's like, not enough like life in the world. It just lost all touch for me. The combat was fun in that game. Don't get me wrong. It's just that the game itself just felt void of life.
Oh, have you played Remake?
No, I haven't had the console to do so, and it's not on PC yet.
Ah, yeah. I wanna... That's the main reason why I want a PS5. Is to play Remake. At some point. Mainly because, I mean, it will hopefully eventually come to PC. But, like, I don't want to have to avoid spoilers for over a year, probably. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But, think about it, a lot of what's happening in the remake is based on what happened in the original. So...
Well, yeah, I'd imagine so.
But it's very subtle differences.
Yeah. And I like the whole theme and narrative they're doing with the whole, like... Not all called whispers, are they? That's another thing, I'm sure.
Yeah. They are whispers, but they're whispers of fate.
Yeah. Well, they're trying to make sure fate stays the same. Which
Yeah.
I like the fact that it's like, not just like a straight up remake. It's got extra stuff.
Yeah. It's interesting because if you notice very carefully, you notice that some of the whispers have a different coloration to them. Some of them are purple, which means they are corrupted. You know that hole that the book came out of? That's where you need to go. But you might have to face the book again. Yeah,
great.
You can just run away from it.
Run.
And you don't have to fight it.
Ah, I see.
Easy one
fine. Where's my tent?
It's one of the few speedrun tricks I know of in Final Fantasy V.
That's not a tent, that's a pyramid.
Yeah.
We're just building pyramids.
In the middle of library.
Yep. Right, so I'm assuming we want to go this way.
Do you want to do a hard save?
That's also a good idea. I mean, I didn't even really save then, did I? I would... My cat is lying right on my desk. I'm going to take a picture of my phone instead. It's really cute. Right, save. There we go. Right. We're going to go this way and carry on. But yeah, I definitely am wanting to play all the main 9 Final Fantasy games at some point. You know what's funny about talking about... Oh, I'll tell you that. What's that? Mid? Stay on your toes. I have a bad feeling about this place. Oh, when books
Boss
attack.
time!
Oh dear. Good job we healed up then. But yeah, it's funny, lying in bed last night, I was like, I want to play some 10-2 tomorrow. Like, I feel like I've given it enough time. I want to give it a... I'm not going to like, come at it like I want to play it properly. You know, I'm going to just... Yeah. I'm going to play the whole thing. It's more just like, I want to do another... I want to pick it up again and play a little bit more. Just because, you know, it's been a while, and I kind of, oh, we have frogs.
Yeah.
Now. Summon Ifrit.
Your summoner and black mage will do it, put in a lot of work here. Because this boss has 2 weaknesses. Fire, and one that you can't actually work on yet, being holy.
Oh, okay. No, that's still my HP, you bastard.
Hang on a moment.
Alright. Right, stop stealing my stuff. Right, what am I doing? Can I cure? No, that's not how it works. I don't think I've got any Maiden's Kisses. I will just quickly check there. I should have bought some. I don't remember selling them. We definitely had some at some point. Maybe I'm being forgetful. Why am I not using rock rage because of rock rage? Dang it.
Yeah, sorry about that.
It's alright. Welcome back.
Yeah, I think you need to do a bit of buying at the local shop for healing items.
Oh, Ifrit. The seal you've... Very soon the Master's Seal will be blown wide open.
Foreshadowing!
I mean, you know, the guy that was possessed talk about the seal nearly being opened.
There's a lot of foreshadowing in the early games.
Seems like it. Why?
Yeah, you can buy
Mr.
a set.
Frog!
Yeah,
Mr. the Frog in...
because you're affected. Your character you are is affected by the toad status. You appear as a toad on the map,
That's good.
which is
That's a nice detail.
Which- yeah. It's those little touches that are in the early games that don't follow on in later games.
One of the things that reminds me of is in 7 when Cloud is dressed in a dress, he has like a different walk animation.
It's actually a little bit slower.
Yeah, I like that. The fact that, you know, when they put those little extra details in. That always makes me happy when they do those little extra details, you know, just make the thing feel a bit more... It's some more thought's gone into it.
A bit more realistic.
Yeah, as well, that's a good one.
Not many games, even now, go that extra length to basically make it seem like they're putting that little bit of effort to make it feel real.
Yep. Hello. Huh? I told you not to bother me when I'm reading. Don't tell me you were engrossed in that book that whole time. What whole time? Now that you mention it, I did hear some rustling behind me. Oh, was that you? Yes, it was. Hmm? You gotta be kidding. A strange bird, this one. Whatever, I guess it's time to go back, huh? You guys coming too? I know a shortcut. Come on, off we go. Mid, there you are. Mid, you were right. Thank you for finding Mid. My goodness, you're back. I'm guessing if we spoke to them, then they would have told us to find Mid before.
Yes.
We just missed that. Huh? Are you going to save me? Well, not really. We just kind of went down. I don't know what I need to be saved from, but it was nice of you anyway. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at this. I found the most amazing book. Check it out. I bet with this method we could repower the fire crystal powered ship. I gotta tell Grandpa Sid about it right away. Sid? Oh, you know of him? He's my grandfather. Dun dun dun. Grandpa is so awesome.
It's the whole reason you had to come down here.
When he's researching, he's unstoppable. He never gives up until he's found the solution. Maybe that's how he was in the past, but now... What are you talking about? I'm just saying, he sure is acting like he's given up now. What? He would never do that. Wait, Mid.
Go back to the healing pot because you're currently toaded.
Oh yeah, good shout. Thank you.
And you may want to do a quick save because you did just do a boss.
good point. So I'm gonna make a save state. There we go. Okay, I'm just gonna see how Ifrit dispatches these guys. Go on.
There's a status effect in this game that only appears in this game, and Faust has been effective with it. And the status effect is called Old.
Old?
Wait, yes. Notice that the hair has gone grey.
Oh yeah.
What that effect does is for each turn after they've effected it, their stats lower, meaning they get progressively weaker as the fight goes on.
Oh.
It's really nasty, and there's no cure for it.
Ooh.
It only lasts for battle though.
That is nasty.
And I'm telling you now, there are a few bosses that will target you with that status effect, and it sucks.
It sounds like it. Try my best to avoid this desert.
Yeah, that desert sucks for a long time.
Use Ifrit.
That monster is actually weak to lightning.
This one or the one that?
Yes,
is in the
the
desert?
zoo is weak to lightning.
1 second. There be things in the Discord. I just want to see what's happening. Oh, it's just self-promo. Oh, Glue's gone live, of course it is. Duh. So it's like I'm really bad at not checking Discord when I'm recording. Okay, I think we're nearly back at the Fire Town now, which again I forgot what it's called.
Arnak.
That's it. I just need like a button that I can press when I'm like, what's it called? Press the button and it's just like a soundboard of you saying the name.
Yeah, it does so appear when you enter the town.
Yeah.
For a brief second.
Yeah, that's the thing I noticed. It's very brief. Oh, I have a DM. 1 second, I have a DM. Ah, it's just a... nothing important. That's a message from one of my internet moms. Here we are. So I'm guessing... Actually, let me just pop in here and see if there's anything else. Is there an item shop in this town?
There is.
Where is it? I feel like I've
A lot of the
missed it
time the item shops are in with the inn.
in with the inn.
Yeah. So like, the inn's there. If you go to the left,
To the left.
right down this little corridor.
Ah, hello. Right, we have 20 of them.
Antidotes.
We need eye
I'd
drops
say-
because I had some one
Yeah.
Gives Me Darkness. We need Maiden Kisses.
Mm-hmm. Mini status is very rare. As is
Yeah.
Toad. Petrification is common.
Phoenix Down. I'll buy a few of them.
Yeah.
I mean,
Mhm.
as long as we've got Galoof
When it
up.
comes to like full heals, as long as you can get to a save point by the time you're out of MP, tents are the best way to fully heal up.
I mean, also as well, if we can't do that, if we've got Galoof, as long as he's alive, we can do revive and stuff with him. Which
Yes.
is useful. Right. Let's go back to the ship then. How much time again? Actually, we'll probably go.
I'd say you probably want to head to a pub.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Why am I going to a pub for?
Because reasons. Where would a man down in his luck would go?
That's very true. I mean, that's what the dressmaker in 7 does in Wall Market. But anyway, we're going to do that. We're going to go have a drink in the next episode. So thank you very much for watching, everyone. I hope you have enjoyed today's video. If you have enjoyed it, please don't forget to like it. If you're new around here, please subscribe to the channel. You can check out my other 2 channels, my VOD channel and my tutorial channel, linked down below and on the end screen. The VOD channel is where I upload Twitch clips and highlights from my Twitch channel, which is twitch.tv/YourManCatAlliance. on my tutorial channel. I do tutorials from time to time. Rarely, but they come up every now and again. So if you want Twitch or Discord tutorials, or you want to request one, feel free to over there. You can also check out my Discord, which you can get access to by requesting it from a Twitch mod over on the Twitch. If you have a good rapport with us on the Twitches, you can request it from a Twitch mod or myself. I think that's about it, really. Also, do check out Afe's links in the description. He doesn't stream yet, but he's hoping to in the near future. So keep an eye out for that, because Afe's one lovely person. If you've enjoyed his co-commentary in this video, you might just enjoy one of his streams. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video, guys. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
We are recording. Anything you do say may be given as evidence.